Hey Frugivore, I'm Freelee. Welcome back to the Frugivore Diet channel. My voice is a little bit croaky because I just woke up, but we are going to get into reacting to Lizzo. Lizzo's her latest What I Eat in a Day, because we have done one other video for her, but I want to check out what she's eating now. And also just kind of like check in how the plant-based lifestyle is going. It's been almost a year for her, I think, at this point. I'm not sure 100%. But, you know, she has a lot of followers, so it's great that she is like advertising plant-based at the very least. We wanted to go vegan, but I believe that she's wearing maybe fur or something like that, which is just inexcusable. But anyway, we're going to focus on the food today. And I'm just getting into the crochet still. Regarding the crochet channel, I did talk to Snopey about it, and he thinks that it's probably a little bit too much to take on at the moment, writing a book as well as crocheting, as well as doing these daily videos and working in the food forest. And he probably has a good point. But I just get passionate, you know, and I just want to show you how to make your own clothing and everything, and how this is like, you know, if you have anxiety or anything like that, this is really good for relaxation. It's the best. So anyway, I will make videos at some point to help you make your own clothing. Just stay tuned for that. Anyway, if you want to see more of these videos, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and just do something if you want to see more of them. All right, let's get into seeing how Lizzo is going on plant-based. Okay, so here we are on Lizzo's TikTok page, and she has 14 million followers. So she is kicking butt. She's kicking everyone's butt, including Trisha and Anna O'Brien. And I think that is great because she has a plant-based message, right? I believe she does. Let me know if that has changed. But I believe she is promoting plant-based to over 14 million people. I think that's fantastic. Some of these TikTok thumbnails I just have to move past quickly because YouTube is not going to go for them, not going to like it. So here we are. Here is her latest What I Eat in a Day, 5.4 million views. Hello. Well, that's still not as much as my over 7 million on one of my What I Eat in a Day, but that was just one. But that's fantastic, right? That's great. She's reaching so many people with a positive message. I can see next to it there's some cheese slices on top. I'm really got my fingers crossed. Excuse me, the croaky voice. I've really got my fingers crossed that is plant-based. Please tell me it is. But we'll check that out after this What I Eat in a Day. I haven't seen it. So she seems to be eating chocolate. Let's go.
Some hoes be hating on what I eat in a day. So here.
Oh, some people have been hating on what she eats in a day. Well, why? Why would they hate on plant-based? I mean, hopefully she's not talking about me, talking about us, because I am always trying to help. We are just trying to help just refine what you're doing even better, just keep you on this lifestyle as long as possible for life, right? That's what we want. So that's definitely not hating. That is loving.
Here's another What I Ate in a Day for them.
So she seems to be eating like chocolate for breakfast.
Hating ass hoes. That was some chocolate I had later. So I started off.
Okay, so congee. I have heard of congee, but what is it? I don't really know. It looks like maybe it's some sort of rice porridge, and then it's got, is that scrambled tofu? Or, you know, scrambled plant-based egg or something, and something fried, I'm not sure. And lentil patties. Okay, so
There was some congee.
wow, the lentil patties. All right, well, look, that looks tasty, right? Of course, that looks tasty. You know, when I was eating cooked back in the day, I mean, even as a vegan, like cooked on Raw Till 4, I wouldn't eat anything like that. Okay, that would come, oh, look, maybe once in a blue moon, just because it doesn't feel good, you know, to eat that way, especially for breakfast. And look, I have to adjust my expectations with Lizzo for sure, because she is coming from an absolute junky food, you know, animal bits and pieces lifestyle. So I'm definitely adjusting my expectations here, but I'm always going to present the best option, which is fruit. You got to start your day with fruit. Lizzo, it's the best. Get the smoothie, and you know you've done it before, but have a lot, you know, have over a liter of smoothie. You need it, pack it in. And then you're not going to have this fat pumping through your bloodstream, because it's just extra work for the body first thing in the morning. You know, it just, you wake up, you know, Lizzo wakes up, she wants to feel fresh. She wants to feel like, yeah, let's go. Oh, I have the energy. I can do this. And this is not going to provide her with the best source of energy, but still fantastic. It's plant-based, I believe.
And these little delicious patties. And I ate them together with a little bit of just egg on top with all the
fixings, I think she's going to say. She says that a bit. Yeah, they're quite fried, aren't they? They're quite fried. But Yeah, it's still good.
Fixins. I think that's lentil inside of that filling. And then of course I have my salad.
Okay, so she's got a Southwest kale salad. So it's great that she's got salad because salad is healthy. You know, I do recommend salad. I don't just eat fruit alone. I love greens. Certain greens. Kale, I'm not such a fan of. Some baby kale can be good, but that is great. That's fiber for your microbiome. That is fiber for you. This is healthy, okay? And it looks like maybe she's got some plant-based Caesar dressing.
Venture capital. Stop it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so rice cakes with mushroom carrot sauce. I would say that's mushroom cheese carrot sauce, right? And you know how I feel about these plant-based cheeses. Well, I'm hoping it's plant-based. I think it would be, right? It's just like, if you look at the ingredients, it's basically just oil. Lizzo, I think you're ready to make a change to a high-carb, plant-based lifestyle. One like Raw Till 4, or you can just choose basically any of these books and they're going to help you. That's the fully raw one is Go Fruit Yourself. Raw Till 4 is fruits and greens basically until dinner, and then you have a cooked high-carb, plant-based dinner like potatoes, pasta, like there's heaps of recipes in this book. But these are my physical books, which are available on Amazon. The Go Fruit Yourself will be available soon or eventually. But if you want to get them straight away, ebook download, then you can. The link is in the description below. But I think, Lizzo, you are ready to make the high-carb transition because that's going to give you even better results and give you more energy, and you are just going to feel even better and better and better and enjoy the lifestyle, because we want her to enjoy this journey, right? Not be feeling clogged up and not her best. So you're just eating like solid oil. So you can imagine what this does in your bloodstream. It just, the oil like is like an insulator, and it coats every surface that it comes in contact with, and it can interrupt that, or it does interrupt that delivery of the sugar, the glucose, to your cell. And we want to get that effortlessly to your cell, so you have the energy, so you feel amazing, so you want to go, and you don't want to just go and sleep instead and feel like, oh, you know that feeling after you eat these kind of meals, you feel like, oh, just like heavy and almost like sleeping. You don't want to feel like that, especially first thing in the morning. Rice cakes, okay, good, all right, let's learn more about this.
I have these delicious rice cakes that I made with this mushroom carrot sauce and vegan mozzarella cheese.
Yes, vegan mozzarella cheese, plant-based mozzarella cheese. Thank you, Lizzo. Thank you for caring. I mean, it might not be animal motivated, but even, you know, for your own health, that is a great start. Okay. We want you to come to veganism, obviously, eventually, as soon as possible. But that's great. For your health, it's so important because, you know, the dairy cow, like the dairy milk, is just full of hormones. It's full of hormones that really negatively impact on the human frugivore's body. You know, if we have a look at this for a moment. So this is hormones in dairy foods and their impact on public health. A narrative review article. So we got here, increasing body of evidence are indicating another property of hormones in the dairy products as possible impact of human health, including the role of some estrogens and insulin, like growth factor 1, IGF-1, in initiation and provoking of breast, prostate, and endometrial tumors, right? Doesn't sound too good. You know, we're frugivores, so we don't want that. The collected data from our researchers and our own data indicating that the presence of steroid hormones in dairy products could be counted as an important risk factor for various cancers in humans. Not good, right? We don't want this in our body. And see, that's what Lizzo's not getting that anymore. This is fantastic. She's not getting those animal cow hormones in her body. It's just weird to ingest another animal's hormones, a bovine's hormones. You can see how that can, you know, throw ours out of whack. PCOS, anyone?
I toe it up, bitch. It was so delicious.
Okay.
And that
I mean, she's loving it. She's loving it. You can see you do not need to take animals' lives. You know, you do not need to have their bits and pieces, their legs and stuff in your meals.
So earlier I ate in between my lunch and my dinner. And of course I had hella water, like 4 of those.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's great. That's great that she had that much water. Is that the whole day? That did not seem like a lot of calories for her. And this is a real risk. This is a risk for Lizzo. She needs to really keep an eye on the amount of calories that she is eating, you know, because it's easy for her to slip underneath that, you know, especially as a new plant-based eater. It's sometimes hard to get used to how much volume you need to eat. And it's great that you get to eat as much as you care for. But it's important that Lizzo gets that she always keeps on top of the amount of calories she's eating, or else, you know, she's going to slip back into those old habits. Let's have a look down here, because that we found out that was actually plant-based cheese. So that's fantastic. This one.
I had the most wonderful 9-course meal last night from this wonderful crew. Man.
Okay, so last night was amazing. I don't know who tasted better, the food or follow Man Eating Plants on Instagram to see more of this bomb food. Okay, Man Eating Plants. We like that. So it's plant-based also.
Eating plants. So first we had a salad, and then we had a crab cake made from mushrooms.
Wow, crab cake made from mushrooms. Excellent. This looks amazing.
Dumplings were everything. Look at that soup. This soup was so good with the little egg.
That is a tiny little soup, but it's like a miso, I guess, a starter.
Mung bean. These buns were...
Wow. That looks pretty well. Okay. You know, I'm a frugivore. I'm all about frugivore lifestyle. Okay. And I don't eat this, but I still can appreciate this. I can still appreciate the creations made with plants, made with cruelty-free food. And I'm glad she's eating it.
Star of the night, mushroom in there looking all juicy. That was a thing. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah. See how mushroom you can see it there. It can be a perfect substitute for dead bird, for instance, for chicken. It's like the perfect substitute. Chicken of the woods, I think the mushroom is. Check it out.
But this right here, this dipping ramen, baby, the broth was so creamy. It was sunflower based. That was a little palate cleanser.
Wow. God, it looks amazing. And she is advertising this to over 14 million. Well, millions are watching this, and 214,000 likes. This is great. Okay, this is honestly really, really good, because she's showing how tasty plant foods can be for a population that is addicted to eating animals, bits and pieces. So this is fantastic, and the dessert looks yummy.
And then there was dessert. Just kidding, there's dessert.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. I'm not really into that, Lizzo, but okay. That was quite funny. She's a bit of a comedian. I'm not sure. Is she a comedian? I don't really know her background. So, all right. Well, that is great. So far, so good with Lizzo. I really want her to take on the high carb message, though. She will benefit a lot from high carb. So getting her on high carb is really going to be my goal, and also keeping her plant-based and actually bringing her to veganism, you know, where the animals are spoken about. That would be the ultimate goal. All right, let her know that we made a video for her and we are trying to help, and we want to bring her to high carb because it's just going to make her feel better and keep her on track. You know, you want to feel good plant-based as well. You don't want to be just like eating plants and feeling like really like, fatted out all the time, right? Okay, don't forget to go fruit yourself, and I'll see you soon.